In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a new post in WordPress. If you have any questions or comments about this video, please leave them down below. I try to answer them the best I can. And this video is part of the WordPress skills playlist on my channel. If you find this video helpful, you're going to find that playlist super helpful. There's a link to that in the description down below if you want to check it out. My name is Bjorn Allpass from WP Learning Lab, where we help you get better at WordPress so you can earn more for yourself, your customers, and for your business. If you haven't done so yet, click subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Now let's get started. To create a new post in WordPress, all we do is head into the dashboard. We hover over posts. We can click on add new right here, or we can go to all posts and then click on add new up here or add new down here. And that will bring us to the post editor. So let's click on add new. Since this website's about health and fitness, I'm going to call this post workout smoothies, and that's going to be our title. We add our content right down below here. This is the best smoothie. That's the first paragraph. You can keep typing more and more and add sentences to it if you want. And you can hit enter and you can start the second paragraph. And then do it again and start the third paragraph. That's how we add paragraphs. It's just like using a regular text editor like Word or Google Docs that we're all very familiar with. So that's how we create text on the page. You can also add more visually interesting stuff to your page by hovering around and clicking in places until you see a plus icon. There it is. It's hard to get sometimes. Click on that plus. And you can add what's called a block. Blocks are how the WordPress Gutenberg editor creates its content. And there's lots of different blocks. If we click on Browse All, we see a little pop-up on the side here. You can get it by clicking the plus up here as well. And this lists all the blocks you have available to you. And all of these, I believe, are just the default WordPress blocks. It's not true. This one, the Ultimate Add-on Blocks, that's another plugin you can install. So you can have even more blocks. But there's a lot just in the default WordPress editor. So I'm going to add an image by clicking on the image block. That's going to add it right where we click the plus, which was below the second paragraph. We can click on upload, go to media library, or insert from URL. I'm going to go to the media library. Maybe I have a picture of a smoothie. That might be good enough. You also have the option of going to Pixabay up here to get free images. WordPress integrates directly with Pixabay. And if we search for smoothie, maybe it'll have something here. Oh yeah. Let's do this one. No, let's do this one. Those look pretty good. Let's save and insert. And this image is enormous. You're not going to want to install or add images that are that big to your site necessarily unless you have an image compression plugin installed. On this site, I'm using one called ShortPixel. I use it on all my sites, in fact. And there's a free version for it. And I have a tutorial explaining how it all works in the card up above and the description down below if you want to check that out. That'll help make your images smaller in size so they load faster so your website stays fast, which is good for Google rankings. And if you're finding this tutorial helpful, click the like button because that helps this video show up for more people on YouTube so we can spread the knowledge and help more people with this information. So make sure you click like if you like this video. So there we have our image on the site. And we can keep adding more and more blocks and you can build out the page however you want to build it out. And when you're done, or when you're ready to see how it looks, you can click on Preview and choose Desktop, Tablet, or Mobile. Then click on Preview and New Tab, and you'll see a preview of how the post will look on your site. I think it looks pretty good. A couple things you want to make sure that we do before we publish is choose a category. And that's the main thing actually, just choose a category. So if we go back into the post editor and we go to post and we scroll down to categories, I'm going to unselect uncategorized and select healthy eating. If you want to know how to make these categories, I have a tutorial for that as well in the card up above and the description down below if you want to check that out. And on the right hand side here, there's more admin stuff you can do when you're creating your post. You can choose to make it public. This is the most common choice. It's the one you're going to want to choose if you want search engines to index your page and you want search traffic, which is probably what you want. This is the most common one, but you can also set posts to private or password protected if you want to share them with only specific people. And you can do this on a per post basis. So you can make this one private, but all your other posts are public. You can choose to publish it immediately or into the future by choosing a date. You can select pending review, which means you have an editor that has to review your post before it can be published. Check that box, click on save as pending, and then they will review it. You can also stick it to the top of the blog. Sticky post will always stick to the top even if new ones are created. You do that for very important posts. You can change the permalink, which is what appears in the URL when someone navigates to this page. You want to have this keyword heavy. So if you want to rank for post-workout smoothie, That's what you want to have in the URL slug up here. We chose a category already for blog posts. We can choose tags as well. If you don't have any tags, you can add a new one by just typing in here. Let's type in smoothie. So then you tag every post that has a smoothie in it with the smoothie tag. And so people can go to healthy eating, they can find all your healthy eating posts, but then they can also use the tags to find specific posts about specific healthy foods like smoothies. We can set a featured image right here. We can add an excerpt, which is some text that shows up on the blog post archive page that shows all your blog posts. You can allow comments or not, allow pingbacks and trackbacks. This will show some text at the bottom of your post if someone links back to your post. This is not commonly turned on anymore these days, so I usually turn that off. Post attributes you may or may not have, depending on whether you have Elementor installed or other plugins that have post attributes. And Astra settings you won't have unless you have Astra installed, which is the theme I'm running on this site. And that's really all there is to creating a post. Click on Publish whenever you're ready, and you can always come back and edit it. So you click on Publish and you say, oh no, I didn't do the second paragraph right, or the image is wonky, or whatever else. You can come back in here and you just make a change. Maybe you want to add a fourth paragraph. Just click in here. Let's just copy that. Add a fourth paragraph. Click on Update. And then you have the updated version. So you can always come back and change it. It's not the end of the world if there's a mistake. And I encourage you just to try it. Trial and error is the best way for you to learn how to create posts on your blog. And you will learn way faster than just by watching videos. You watch a video like this to wrap your head around things, but then you have to just go and try it and make mistakes and learn, because the best way to learn is by doing. If you found this video helpful, you're definitely going to want to check out this playlist right here. It's the WordPress Basic Skills playlist on my YouTube channel. It'll answer lots and lots of WordPress questions for you, so make sure you check that out. And if you haven't done so yet, click subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any future videos. My name is Bjorn Allpass in WP Learning Lab. Till next time, keep crushing it, and I will see you in the next video.